Hey, how's it going everyone? Today we are going to be introduced to a new flirfling. She was snatched by the cult only a few weeks ago and is already down the rabbit hole so far she's into flirf video making on the tube. So here she is, a rainbow colored lady, Corinne Sousa.
Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Corinne.
Hey, how's it going? What do you got for us today, Miss Sousa?
Welcome to all my new subscribers because, you know, your boy Beyond the Imaginary Curve.
You mean Del?
Del from Beyond the Imaginary Curve played a clip from one of my videos, which, dude, I thought that was so fucking funny, the clip that you played. I was not expecting that, but that was really cool. So welcome to everybody that came from there. I really appreciate it, and I'm going to be trying hard to make more content. Today's video is going to be about the theory of evolution, and I'm really excited to talk about this because I think not a lot of people believe in the theory of evolution, and it just doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't, dude. I'm have a lot different mindset than a lot of people do though about a lot of things because
Oh, come on, woman. Get to the point already.
I've been looking into conspiracy theories.
Even Del doesn't like air quotes.
Something's not right.
Yeah, I know, right? What the hell's up with the... Oh, there we go. See, these problems always have a way of fixing themselves, right, Del?
I hate calling it that though.
Oh yeah, she's still talking. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
No.
Don't give away the joke, Del. Also, you're in for some fun as well in a few minutes.
Something about flat smacking.
Well, if that's what you want to call it, that's fine by me. Also, bye-bye, Del. So, Corinne, you were saying something about conspiracy theories with air quotes?
Because I know that there's a fucking stigma around it, and I know that the whole fucking term, there was purposely a stigma around it in the media, and it kind of pisses me off, but...
Ah yes, I can see you are from the school of Delorite. 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 Hey Del, you gotta get on that, mate. That's a spiffy name for some kind of brand. I don't know what it's gonna be, but still. Anyway, Corinne, go on with your victim mentality.
That's what I'm gonna refer to it as because that's what people, people know what the fuck I'm talking about when I say that.
Well, yeah, that's usually a good idea. Also, I'm not saying there are no conspiracies, but, you know, some conspiracy theories are, silly. But hey, that's why we're here, right?
I have a lot different mindset because I've kind of known that there was corruption in our world and known that our government has been corrupt, and I just basically haven't trusted a lot of things that I see in the media for a while now, so I feel like a lot of people just aren't like that.
What do you mean? Overly paranoid and, of course, distrusting of anything you see on the media. And technically there's nothing wrong with that, but paranoia taking to the extreme like you people do, that's no good. Even dangerous in some cases.
So, a lot of that, I was talking to my hairdresser, Claudia, she was saying that a lot of the concepts that I speak about to her, it's hard for her to grasp.
Well, if you speak at the same rate as you're doing right now, I am pretty sure she is not able to follow because you actually are really... See how that works?
Which I understand.
Also, just a shout out to this Claudia. That's a spiffy bit of hair magic you did there. Good on ya.
So I understand why I come off as, insane and crazy, but I don't really think I'm that cuckoo. I think a lot of the ideas that I have are really fucking logical, actually.
Logical? You're not allowed to use that word. That's ours. Also, haven't you guys coined common sense? I mean, common sense will only take you so far, especially when it takes things out of context. But, please continue. We're gonna get to a point sometime, right?
And, whatever. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck I started talking about that, but...
Hey, what can I say? I'm an optimist. And turns out I'll be right back after these messages.
I'm really excited to talk about the theory of evolution because I, made a poll on my Instagram.
Ah, neat. I also have an Instagram. And yes, Creaky, neat is my new favorite word right now. Alongside with spiffy, of course. And I also found nifty, you know? Hey, don't you dare judge me, you crazy Welshman. That's a thing, right?
And I, asked, if you believe in evolution, and you could vote yes or no, and, 95% of the people voted yeah. I think, 40 people voted or something like that, I really don't know, but, only 4 people said that they didn't, and I was like, wow.
Alright, fair enough, I'll give you that, because, you know, the total amount is not exactly 40 according to you, but still, that's 10%. If that was indeed 4 out of 40. No, don't you dare, god damn it, you guys, set up a game for...
I haven't believed in evolution for a while because I was really religious at one point in my life. Can
we stop this? Oh, come on. What the hell, Del? First of all, that's not how you do it, and there you go.
Oh, dear me.
Yeah, indeed, Creaky, but that's also not how you do it. Also, Miss Sousa, please continue.
When I was like 17, and it was really random because like I was not raised Christian at all or anything like that. My mom was an atheist and my dad was too.
Well, if that is the case, what happened?
I never went to church. I mean, I went to church a few times with like other family members and stuff, but like I wasn't raised that way. So it was kind of really random when I was telling my mom that I was like a born again Christian.
A born again Christian. Again is not the word you're looking for. And I don't recall asking for your life story. We're gonna talk about evolution sometime in the future, right? Preferably within this video.
But yeah, so that's when I started looking into the theory of evolution.
Spiffy!
And I realized like...
Spiffy?
And I still believe in a creator. I don't know how I feel about like Christianity.
Well, obviously you believe in a creator. That's kind of the God thing, right? But let me guess. Christianity is part of the conspiracy? What did I get myself into here? Is it the war of the cults?
I don't know. Just because I know that like the most reliable version of the Bible was written by Freemasons, but...
We're using the word reliable and Bible in the same sentence while referring to each other. No.
I respect Christianity a lot and Christians. I think that they, I don't think that there's anything wrong with them, but...
Well, they do also have that victim mentality, so they're gonna pull that card on you if you actually dare to say anything bad about them. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with the people, just their belief, based on absolutely nothing. It's a feeling, I can't explain it. Also, they have a lot of trouble with phrasing.
I just don't really identify as Christian, but, yeah, I definitely, like, a lot of my ideas align. I fuck with them, you know what I mean? Like, we have a lot of similar ideas.
Oh, no shit. You also have a lot of trouble with phrasing.
Because the Bible, like, obviously, like, the Bible talks about the earth being flat, too, and, like, yeah, like, evolution just doesn't make sense.
Wait, what? The Bible... How did we get here?
Like, from a Christian standpoint. And, so what I learned was that there are like thousands of transitional fossils. When Charles Darwin like introduced the theory, like he figured that we would find these thousands of missing transitional fossils.
Well, transitional fossils aren't specific fossils. You are a transitional form. I'm a transitional form.
Like fossils of animals transitioning from one species to another, but like we still haven't fucking found them. Like I think there's like very few. Like, oh,
for fuck's sake, you think a transitional form is something that is in between freaking species, like a dinosaur giving birth to a chicken?
Even my friend Ashley, shout out, follow her on Instagram at @ash_nad. That's my fucking wife, okay?
Oh, okay. What, is that an Instagram thing? I have an Instagram. I do. I don't do much with it, but I still have an Instagram. Maybe I should do something with that.
Just saying. She even said that, like, and she, like, doesn't really have strong opinions when it comes to theories, like, conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories, air quote, And what the hell was that noise? How did you make that noise?
She said that she took a class on evolution in college, and she said it just sounded kind of stupid. Didn't really make a lot of sense to her, because it doesn't.
Oh, well, alright, that's it, people. Pack up everything. We are gonna scrap the evolutionary theory of evolution, if you want to call it that. Oh, good God, man. She took an evolution class, didn't think it made any sense, and now we're watching this video.
I actually think intelligent design makes so much more sense, and I kind of am going to talk about the flat earth in this video too, because I think that, like...
Of course! And for your intelligent design, you first have to prove a god or a creator, so it's going to be a big problem, isn't it? Because that entire claim is unfalsifiable.
Evolution and the round earth theory kind of go hand in hand.
Why? Let me guess. The monkey's on a spinning ball brain fart by some random flurf.
In the sense that, like, we are just kind of randomly existing.
We're not randomly existing. This random, of course, random is an element of evolution, but natural selection and the environmental factors have an influence on this random selection.
And it's all coincidental. I don't believe that our existence is I don't believe in coincidences at all, actually. I think everything fucking happens for some sort of reason. I don't know necessarily a reason, but I think that things happen because they do, and that's just, it is what it is. It's just, I don't know how to describe exactly, but I just, like, know that, like...
Alright, just stop talking already. I was gonna say something about, the coincidence of me finding your video. I almost lost my train of thought there. It's a coincidence I found your video, no, isn't it? So what's the reason behind that, Also, please continue on with your rambling.
Everything that, like, happens, every, like, negative experience, like...
Come on, she's tapping something on her desk or her fingers, or I don't know what she's doing. Apart from her doing air quotes and... What is that even? Come on, stop. I have no words for this. Why am I still standing here? Where's my bloody facepalm? I want my facepalm.
Like, you're gonna grow and learn from it, and I don't know, I don't believe in coincidence. It all makes sense somehow. Whether you realize it now or later. So yeah, when I learned that there was thousands of transitional fossils missing, I was like...
They are not missing, we haven't found them yet. And also, transitional forms are not what you think they are. I mean, do you look like your parents? Kinda, right? But you don't exactly look like them. That is one of those minor changes throughout the evolutionary process, which takes millions of years. If you add all those minor changes up to something, you will change into something else. It isn't within a bloody lifetime of a human being. Somehow this is another scale issue. In this case, time scale. Why are you always playing the same bloody tune? No matter what subject you're going on about.
Wow.
Oh shit, woman. You forced my hand here. Here we go.
Wow. D-leg! D-leg! D-leg!
Wow.
D-leg!
E-leg! I can't go that high.
D-leg!
Wow.
Wow.
Holy hell, she got me beat on. Wow.
I was, like, really surprised.
Really? So was I. I didn't know a person could make those kind of noises. They're interesting.
So, like, we do, like, see changes in species, you know, like...
Like evolution tells us?
Like, little small changes, like, from, like, generations, like... But we haven't ever seen, like, a species actually transitioning from one species to another.
So I guess you've never heard of ring species. Basically the same species able to breed with each other, but their population got separated through a natural barrier, and after decades of evolving, they are now unable to breed with each other, while the transitional forms are able to do just that. Strange, huh? But no, we've never seen that happen, I'm sure.
So I just think, like, the design of our bodies is so intricate and so eloquent.
Apart from all the bloody failures that we have in our freaking body, like the appendix. And of course all the very intricate and elegant brain failures we have, like Parkinson, dementia, and not to mention cancer. What the fuck is up with that? And it's not exclusive to humanity. Every bloody living thing on this planet has some kind of vulnerabilities causing diseases and illness.
And so exquisite.
Exquisite? Well, that's a weird word to use. You sound like you're gonna order a human in a restaurant or something. Let me guess. Tastes like chicken. And that's a word I do not use lightly.
Like, it's just, like, it's amazing. Our bodies are fucking amazing.
Yes, in some cases they are, but all the things I mentioned just earlier are, what are those, hardware failures? And maybe we need some firmware updates? What the hell, Miss Sousa?
And I just think it doesn't make sense that we just happened to explode and, like, okay, I'm talking about the Big Bang now, but, like, we just...
Yes, I figured as much with the explosion you were talking about. We didn't explode into existence. Also, the Big Bang is not an explosion, it's an expansion of space. There's a difference. A huge difference.
Or this, like, random explosion in the universe and we just happen to... Like, I just don't believe that. I don't fucking believe that.
Yes, and I don't care you don't believe that. The evidence speaks for itself. And there's this one thing which has been bothering me throughout the entire video. Why are you looking at the ceiling or through the side of the camera? Well, what's going on here? What is up with that?
I really don't. If you do, that's fine. But I think that the whole idea of us just being... I remember I watched this, like, clip of Bill Nye being like...
Oh, for fuck's sake, could you kiss Gallop more? And for those of you unfamiliar with that funny term, that means she's jumping all over the place, all kinds of topics. Now Bill Nye is on the table. And I'm not entirely sure he likes to be there.
We're just specks on a speck on another speck. Just flying through space meaninglessly. Like... That's a really fucking depressing concept.
Yes, and instead of accepting it for what it is, like we are very tiny and the universe is an amazing place to discover, you see it as, oh no, the universe is a scary place and we don't want to be here, we want to be the center of everything, like the cute little narcissist that you are. Except the universe doesn't care about your feelings. At all.
Like, I remember when I was younger, when I was, like, in high school, before I started looking into any conspiracies, and I really started thinking about the fact that, like questioning, like, the purpose of my existence and, like, the origin of it, and I'm like, why am I here? Because I'm, like, going to school all the time, and I fucking hated school.
Like, really? I couldn't, tell, How can a person use like so much? I mean, I can understand, I can appreciate, but she must really like. What?
This is when I really started to hate school, like, my sophomore year, because I was like, dude, fuck. Because, like, you know how you're like, 2 more years, and then everyone's like, it's not that long, but it's like...
Like, for fuck's sake?
In the moment, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna fucking go nuts in this building right now. Like, I can't. I hated school. I knew it was fucking, like...
Say like one more time. I dare ya. I double dare ya. Say like one more fucking time.
Just bullshit. Like, I just...
I do believe the official term is like horseshit. Oh, god damn it.
I hated it, and I hated that I have to go. Hated that I had to go all the time. I hated the way that I just, like, would think about, like, I would think about things that, like, Christopher Columbus came here and started colonizing, and, like...
Wait, what? What does that have to do with evolution? I just got back.
Native Americans used to live here, and I'm like, bro.
Well, wait, before you make another weird noise, the Native Americans are still living there. Also, I never understood that term. Mexicans are Native Americans. People from Chile are Native Americans. The Americas are not just the United States of America.
Why the fuck did that happen? Why can't we just live in the natural world without all these stupid fucking pavements and buildings and fucking plastic and industrialization? I was just pissed about all of that.
Well, why don't you pack up your shit and go back to the jungle? Welcome to the jungle, where it's not all fun and games. We don't have all the shit you want, so let's get out of here. Please carry on, Miss Sousa.
And then I would think about how, like, I'm just, like, this random fucking speck and my existence is meaningless and coincidental.
Wait a minute. I thought you didn't believe in coincidence.
And I just happened to fucking evolve to this state, and it, like, really fucking depressed me. I'm like, dude, what's even fucking the point of living this life? Like, I want to fucking die right now. Like, I literally was so fucking depressed. Like, I hated my life. And,
Well, depression is not something to joke about. Please tell me you're not joking. Well, you're still here, but still. That's a terrible thing to go through. But there's one thing. You didn't evolve to this state. You are the product of evolution. Millions of years. I hope you are not millions of years old, because that would make this entire conversation awkward.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody can relate, but that's how I felt when I started questioning all of this. And I think... yeah, I think it is really fucking depressing, that, like, the idea of us just randomly fucking floating through the universe and we just happen to fucking explode.
Oh, come on, we didn't explode. Also, just look at it from a much more positive perspective. Like I just said, the universe is a beautiful place, and we are happy on this little speck we call home. But it's a tiny speck, a really tiny speck. I think Carl Sagan said it best, the pale blue dot. Look that up on YouTube, it's amazing. I'll put it in the description as well, if you ever come across this video. Make sure to look at that, because that is quite inspiring.
And end up here. Like, I think life becomes a lot more beautiful when you think of it as from a stance as we were created, and you know, like, this life is just a journey, just a small part of our existence, and human consciousness was designed intelligently, and, you know, every bad experience that we go through, we learn from and grow from, and I just think that I just feel like, first of all, it makes a lot more sense.
That in itself is a beautiful story, a very narcissistic story, because everything revolves around this little planet we call home. I mean, it's a little pale blue dot, like Carl Sagan said. And no, humanity is not perfectly designed with all the flaws it has. If God does exist, and he designed us, I want his phone number because I have a few questions. Tech support, we call that. And God's tech support is really bad, because, you know, he is never there.
Second of all, is a lot less fucking depressing, so yeah, maybe that's just me, but...
Well, the sad thing is, it's not just you. There are millions of people on this planet who have your thought process. Fate is not given to you. It is what you make of your life. That is your fate. But if you're just sitting around contemplating everything is bad, everything is against you, yeah, you're gonna get depressed that way. This character on screen, oh, this is going to break the fourth wall. This character on screen is called Ragical, right? He's an optimist. Be like Ragical.
I don't know, we all just like go by these theories, like the globe theory and the theory of evolution, and just like are taught that they're basically like I was taught that like the Big Bang theory.
Wow. And there she goes again, on a tangent of a tangent within a tangent that goes on a tangent. What the hell are you going on about, ma'am? I mean, seriously, get to a point already.
Was a theory, but they're like, yeah, but we're like, this is like the most logical one, so like this is the one that like most people believe in, so obviously like.
Oh, no. You might speak the language very quickly, but I'm not gonna let that one slide. It is not the one the most people believe in. It is indeed the one with the most evidence for it. That's how science works. We go where the evidence leads, whereas religion basically leads the evidence where they want it to go. Well, of course, cherry-picking the shit out of it. Flat Earth is a religion, or a cult, whatever you want to call it.
If you were learning that in school, you're like, oh, okay, so that's like the most likely one, that's probably what happened. Basically, I think evolution is bullshit. And I think the fucking Earth is flat, okay?
Basically, I think the official term is horseshit, and the Earth is not flat. It is demonstrably not flat. Now get on our level already. Back to reality. Oh, and what was that about evolution? It's not horseshit, or bullshit as you like to call it.
Yeah, I think it ties together in a sense. And I think that, like, our bodies are so fucking amazing, and, like, even just, like our eyes are fucking amazing.
Yes, I know, right? Look at my eyes. My eyes are amazing. Look into my eye. Oh, man, I just had to do that. Also, can we back off the camera again? Because this is awkward. Just a tad bit awkward.
The fact that they're, like, a camera lens, like, just our whole body, and, like, the fact that we can, like, heal ourselves, and just, like, transform. Like, I just think that our bodies, I think our existence is fucking amazing and beautiful.
Well, yeah, we can heal ourselves, but not like Wolverine or Deadpool. And what was that about transforming? You want to transform? How do you transform? And if you think your body is beautiful, why are you coloring your hair and adding all kinds of metal to your face? Huh?
And I don't think that it should be just like chopped up to, oh yeah, we just fucking happen to like end up here in the universe. Like, I don't believe that, man. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of rambling in this video.
You think?
I just really wanted to make a video for my new people that subscribe to me and that are being so nice and so supportive. Like, I really appreciate that. But anyways, I think I'm gonna end this video here.
Hey, I'm supporters of nice. I just call it like it is. That's the problem with, people who say things like the Dutch way. I'm way too direct. Also, you're gonna end the video. It's about bloody time. How long has this been running even? I don't even know.
So thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.
Yeah, no worries, Miss Sousa. It was truly a pleasure to see you ramble on and maybe talk about flat Earth and evolution for 10% of your rambling. I have to say, that is quite an impressive feat right there. And yes, I did remove a bit of the last rambling. She was talking about her notification bell and when she's gonna upload and all this kind of good stuff. I mean, seriously, even when she's finishing up, she's rambling on and on and on and on. Oh man, who the hell does that even? I could tell you stories about that. So, you know, yeah. That's right. Self-deprecation in its best form. Welcome to the Order of the Sillies, Corinne Sousa. I hope you enjoy your stay. And please leave Del alone. He's got enough to worry about with trying to come up with new experiments to be released from the Order of the Sillies. Everyone, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Oh yeah, and there are of course ticklish buttons and links all around this video and in the description. Bye-bye. Nope, we're not gonna say anything this time. We've probably used all the words in the language of English, I'm sure.